Doing progression jumps is mandatory in this unfair mode, so I decided to fight against Plantera. Not only does Prime not take any damage for no reason, Prime is fast. I tried to fight the destroyer, but you can see how well it went. How is anyone beating that fairly? I have forbidden armor. What is going on? Last time, we got into hard mode. Pre-hard mode was just a trailer for support to come my way. After getting palladium armor, I tried to get some souls of light, and the hallowed mimic instantly spawned. Absolutely wonderful. Next, I got a frigid flashbolt, and I fought the giant clam for mollusk armor. Because let's be real, palladium armor is not going to stand against the mechs. I tried to fight the destroyer, but you can see how well it went. After getting mollusk armor, I tried to fight the aquatic scourge for downpour, because apparently, it's good against the mechs. Some attempts later, I realized mollusk armor slowed you down. I tried with palladium, but both the armors are just too weak for this. Also, I realized I am in hard mode without wings. I fixed that, but it still didn't help. So I went into the jungle for life fruits, since it grows at the start of hard mode in Calamity, and I noticed plantera bulbs spawned, so you can just skip the mix that way. After being unsuccessful at gathering life fruits, I went into the hollow to fish for divine crates, and I caught a titanium crate. And we are getting titanium gear. Oh really? Right as I am fishing? Why? A little bit of fishing later, I got forbidden armor, and the very next attempt for the aquatic scourge, I won easily, to no one's surprise. Next up on the list are the mechs. And sure do I wonder if the same recurring theme of vanilla bosses being impossible to beat will happen here as well. First, Skeletron Prime. Why does he have two skulls? Not only does Prime not take any damage for no reason, Prime is fast. Fast. Kind of fast. The destroyer is, well, you know. And lastly, the twins. I do have some hope for the twins being at least manageable, and I was wrong. How is anyone beating that fairly? I have forbidden armor. What is going on? A boss I can defeat is Skeletron. And wow. By the way, you're supposed to beat Skeletron in pre-hard mode. While I'm waiting for the old man to spawn, let's try Astrum Deus. Just cause. And it didn't go bad, considering my gear. Then I defeated both the brain and Skeletron. But now what? I can't even defeat the mechs. I don't even want to know what Plantera has been training for. Cryogen could be possible. So I tried Cryogen again and again. I even got close, but not close enough. I even tried the Destroyer and Twins again, as I drove into desperation. I fought Queen Slime and won first try, but it wasn't really needed for progression. I genuinely don't know what is the next step here. I tried Calamitas clone, and crazily enough, it was possible to defeat it. I tried countless times. I even got to its last phase, yet I couldn't defeat the clone. By the side, I was also trying to beat Cryogen, and I did succeed. Thankfully. One thing that no one talks about is resistances and weaknesses. This can be useful, because it's one of the only things that can help us. The clone is weak to both water and ice types of damage, so Cryogen's gear will help a lot against the clone. I did start to get even closer to winning against the clone, but to no avail. I tried the Brimstone Elemental as well, but that went horribly quickly. At this point, I am out of options. Doing progression jumps is mandatory in this unfair mode, so I decided to fight against Plantera. Funnily enough, it's not Plantera that's difficult to beat. It's the chlorophyte that's blocking my way that makes the fight impossible. And there is no way to get rid of it. So I expanded the arena even more, but it's the same issue of chlorophyte blocking the way. I tried to fight Duke Fishron, And I want you to guess what buff Fishron got in this mode. Either A. Extreme speed. B. Way too much HP. C. Some bullshit ability. If you choose any of these, then you're wrong. Because the correct answer is all of them. Duke starts in his third phase, has extreme speed, and kills me so fast that I don't even get a chance to see its HP bar. I tried the clone again. Same thing. I fought all the mechs again. And each one of them has an issue. The twins being extremely fast, the destroyer with too much defense, health, and immunity to all debuffs, and Skeletron Prime with the ability of both the previous mechs. I gave up for the day, because I did not know what kind of sorcery is needed to progress fairly. The next day, I searched the entire wiki for a boss that didn't have a ridiculous buff. And one boss caught my eye. The Ravager. But it is a boss that's post-golem. But at least I should give it a try. Not like I can progress fairly here. First attempt on the Ravager, and it has more health than the Destroyer. This is going to be painful, isn't it? That isn't even the main issue of the Ravager. The main issue is despawning. The main issue of the Fortress of Flesh is being vaporized out of existence, just because someone moved away a few inches from it. I kept trying, but at this point, I'm done. I added heart statues. I know it's borderline cheating, but at this point, I don't care. I don't know what to be more surprised at. The fact that Ravager may be possible before the mechs, or the fact that the mechs are harder than a post-golem boss. At some point, I just had enough. I got photosynthesis potions, which increased the amount of health dropped hearts give, and I added even more heart statues. A few tens of attempts later, I somehow defeated the Ravager before any mechanical boss. What is going on? Why are the vanilla bosses impossible to beat? And why are the modded bosses so easy? I don't care at this point. I'm done.